Hey everybody, Dallas again with Chaos Fragrances. Today we're back with another fragrance review. This time we're going to be taking a look at a fragrance from Amouage. This is one that I've just recently picked up. I've featured it in a couple of my videos so far. Now I'm kind of getting around to reviewing it. This one is called Amouage Beloved Man. Like I said, this is a new addition to my collection. I've been eyeballing this one for a while, but never really got around to picking it up until recently. So I'm going to go ahead and review this one. I'm going to tell you how it smells, how it performs, when you can wear it, things like that. So if that sounds interesting to you, let's go and jump into this. So before we jump into this review, make sure you leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I post. So starting off with Beloved Man, how does this one smell? In the opening, what you get right away is a nice grapefruit blast. I also start to get a little bit of a resinous, slightly sweet, and a little bit of a spicy feel as well. Now, if you look on Fragrantica, you'll see the main note, according to what people, vote for, is a note called Elemi, and that gives it this nice resinous type of scent overall. I also start to pick up on some saffron again, and that's giving it a little bit of a spiciness. There's some woody notes as well. Overall, it smells very nice. In the dry down, I start to pick up on a little bit of leather, musk. There's vetiver as well. Overall, from the opening to the dry down, it smells very nice. It does start to get a little bit more powdery as time goes on. That like fresh spicy blast in the opening does kind of fade off quickly, but for the most part, it doesn't change too awfully much. One thing I noticed pretty much right away when I smelled this is it has a very mature smell to it. This doesn't smell like something that a teenager would wear. This doesn't smell something that's very young and playful. This has a mature, classy edge to it. It just smells like a gentleman's fragrance. It's got this nice balsamic, spicy, aromatic, woody overall nature. It really just reminds me of springtime in a way, just because of that like woodiness and balsamic type of note that it has mixing together. It just is something that really just smells like springtime to me. It smells like something you would wear in the spring when the weather is kind of cool and you're outdoors in the woods and things like that. That's really what this one reminds me of. Overall, like I said, I really like the scent. Again, it does have a little bit more of a mature smell, but I think that's great. I really like that part about this fragrance itself, is that mature vibe that it has and that it puts off. It makes it a really good scent for a lot of different occasions. So when can you wear this scent? In terms of seasons, definitely more of a spring scent, and I actually just included this one in my spring starting lineup. If you haven't checked out that video yet, go ahead and do that now. But I included this one as my work scent in that video, and I think that this fits perfectly for that. If you are someone who has an office job or something like that, and you're looking for a scent that is very mature, that's easy to wear, and that could work good for your job in the springtime, you have to check this one out, because this would be perfect for that. Again, this is going to leave an awesome sillage and an awesome scent trail in your workplace, and it's going to smell very mature. It's going to smell classy. This is not like a Dior Sauvage smelling fragrance or something like that, where it's kind of young and casual. This definitely has more, like I said, of a mature smell, and because of that, it works really good for any sort of work in the springtime. You could also wear this one in the fall and maybe in the summer as well. In my opinion, spring, fall, and summer will probably be the 3 best months for it, just because this is going to be favored in the warm weather rather than really cold weather. But I think out of all of them, spring would be best for this. But this would work really good in the fall, and it can work okay in the summer. If you are going to wear this in the summer, I would maybe just keep it mostly for indoors only, because if you apply too much heat to this, it will start to get a little bit cloying, and it might get a little bit too sweet and not work as well, because there's not all that much citrus in it. There's like some grapefruit in the opening, but it's mostly woody and a little bit balsamic. So overall, in my opinion, it's more for the transitional seasons, but I think out of all of them, this one fits spring the best. So before we jump into performance, I just want to hop in here and say, if you haven't checked out my decanting course yet, go ahead and do that now. If you head on over to chaosfragrances.com, you can check it out there. And one thing that's cool, I'm also going to be giving away a couple 10ml decants of this fragrance to my pro members. So I've just launched a pro membership program on my website. Again, that'll be the second link in the description. You can go check it out. It's only $2 a month, and you get access to monthly giveaways like this. You also get review requests, so you can tell me what videos you want me to make. and you also get 50% off the decanting course. So you can get that for $10, which is a steal. Like I said, this is all for $2 a month. I'm going to be giving away a few 10 ml decants of this. So if you're wanting to win, definitely go check out the pro membership. Again, it's only $2 a month, and you're getting a lot of great perks. It's a whole private community, and like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways. I'm going to do decants to bottles to a bunch of stuff. I'm going to try to really make it worth your while, put out a lot of new premium content, and just give you guys, a lot of fun stuff to look forward to. So again, like I said, giving away a few 10 ml decants of this one. So if you want to check that out, click the second link in the description, join the pro membership, $2 a month, and you can have the chance of winning a sample of this. And of course, like I said, you also get 50% off the decanting course. So if you want to pick that up for $10, it's a steal at that price. Go hit that second link down below. So touching on performance longevity wise, I get about 7 hours or so, 7.5, and at that point it's pretty much a skin scent and starts to get a little bit harder to pick up off your skin. In terms of projection, it does seem to sit closer to my skin throughout the whole life of the fragrance, from beginning to end. I wasn't really catching too many whiffs of it, so it definitely wasn't pushing out all that much. Definitely not a skin scent, but also not projecting out like crazy. It really mostly stays kind of within your personal bubble. It doesn't really go outside of that. And for this type of scent, that's perfect. Like I said, definitely a great office scent, a great work scent. Has this nice, mature, classy, woody overall smell. And scents like that, it's fine to have projection that's soft. This is something that leaves a great trail, and that is nice to be picked up on by other people. So if you're looking for some beast mode projecting scent, this one is not going to be it, but it does have solid performance overall. It's got good longevity, and it projects just enough to where it's not annoying. And like I said, with a scent like this, I would say that's perfect. I really wouldn't change anything about it. You can't expect every fragrance to be an absolute projection monster, and with a scent like this you wouldn't want it to. So overall, this is subtle, and I think that works great for this type of scent DNA. So is this going to be the type of fragrance that'll pull you compliments? It will be, definitely. Like I said, in the workplace, this is going to do really well for you. This is a niche fragrance. This is not something that everyone has smelled before, and because of that, I think it's going to do really well for you. It's going to have people asking you, hey, what is that you're wearing? Because it's going to smell a lot different compared to what everyone else is wearing. In terms of Amouage fragrances, this one is definitely overlooked, and I think in terms of just fragrances in general, I think this one is slept on. This is really, really solid stuff. And like I said, in terms of compliments, the fact that it is unique, not everyone's wearing it, not everyone has smelled it, that's really going to help you with compliments. That being said, though, I don't think it's going to be the biggest compliment getter from younger women. They're probably going to be going after the Sauvages, the Dylan Blues, and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the fragrances that mostly appeal to a lot of women. But I think the women who do like more mature scents and more woody and classic scents are really, really going to dig this one a lot. And like I said, when it comes to being in the workplace, in the office, or whatever it may be, you really can't go wrong with this one. This is going to do solid. Like I said, the projection is just good enough to where you'll get noticed, but it's not going to be too over the top where it's going to become annoying. And that's something you really want to be careful for, again, especially at your job. You don't want to be annoying people with it, because then you're not going to get any compliments at all, and you may end up pissing some people off, and they're going to tell you that it doesn't smell good. So again, with this scent, the performance works out great to where it's going to be just enough to give someone, a little glimpse of the smell, but it's not going to overwhelm them. So overall compliments, it's going to do fine. It's not going to be the hugest compliment getter, but it's still going to get the job done for you. So guys, let's go and wrap up this review. My final thoughts on this scent: I really like it. I think it's an awesome fragrance. Definitely slept on from Amouage. There's Reflection Man, there's Interlude Man, there's Jubilation. All those get talked about a ton, but no one seems to be talking about this one. So I really wanted to shed some light on this. Like I said, it's been on my radar for a while. I was looking at the notes, and it always stood out to me, and I ended up picking up a bottle, which I'm glad I did. Highly recommend you check this one out, and like I said, if you join my pro membership, you'll have the chance at winning a decant, which would be pretty cool. So guys, that is it. That is my review on Amouage Beloved Man. If you've tried this one, let me know what you think of it down below. Also, let me know what some of your favorite Amouage fragrances are. I'm a really big fan of this house. I've been trying to pick up a few of them here and there, just because I think, in terms of value and everything, 100ml bottles for the price that they go for, it's definitely solid and a great niche house for not only people who are just getting into it, but more avid collectors as well. So guys, that is it. That's my review on Amouage Beloved Man. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I post. And again, I'm going to be doing a few decant giveaways of this. If you want to enter to win, join the pro membership and you'll be entered automatically. And that's going to do it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.